Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, it's Phathead. Well, looking at decent weekend here. 35, sunshine tomorrow, 41, 38 or so for your Sunday. Friday the 13th today, Galentine's Day today, Valentine's tomorrow. President's Week is starting, right? A lot of people have Monday off. A lot of people have their kids off from school, maybe some vacations planned. I will be out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be back Thursday, and we'll chat it up. Hope you have a great week. And just enjoy it. Come on, we're going to be closing in on March before you know it. Going to be good. Let's get into this. I've been talking about this all morning. Finally want to give you the story. The huge PickleBrawl. People take their pickleball seriously. Let me just state this. This has nothing to do with the story, but just for the record, the only people who should be taking pickleball seriously are tennis players who have turned into pickleball players who are like on the pro tour, or maybe high school tennis players who have now taken up pickleball and are getting scholarships because colleges are now doing this. You can get scholarships to play pickleball. You can actually make a career out of pickleball, if you're good enough. Anyone who's taking it seriously in any other fashion better check themselves. Now, a Florida couple is one of those people, one of those groups of people taking it way too seriously. They're facing charges after they got into what's being called a huge pickle brawl the other day. It was at a country club in Port Orange near Daytona Beach. Someone called 911 and said 20 people were in a physical fight on a pickleball court, and many of them were seniors. 63-year-old Anthony Sapienza got arrested. He apparently started the fight over a rules violation. I guess he accused someone of stepping into the kitchen area, which is an area by the net you're not allowed to go into, and all craziness ensued. According to police, these two people had words. Then after the match, Anthony called the other player's wife a really bad word. I'm not even going to tell you the letter that it starts with. You can use your imagination. It's one of those words you just don't say. And Anthony, 63, calls the wife of another player this word. The guy defended her. Then Anthony punched the guy. They're all in their 60s and 70s, by the way. Anthony's 63. Then Anthony punched him in the face, hit him with the pickleball paddle. Paramedics took the guy to a hospital for the cut over his eye. Significant bleeding was the quote. By the way, cops say Anthony also punched another guy in the nose and pushed a 70-year-old woman to the ground. Here's where it gets interesting. His 51-year-old wife, Julianne, apparently got in on the action too. She's facing a felony charge for battery on a person 65 or older. So Anthony and his wife are both arrested, both charged, and there's got to be a little bit of underlying stuff going on, because everyone is in their mid-60s, 70s, but Anthony's wife, Julianne, is 51. There's definitely some drama there. I don't think the other women like Julianne. There's definitely more than pickleball going on here. So a lot of felony charges, and anyway, they're due in court March 3rd, aggravated battery, and all these different things. That is exciting stuff. That is crazy. All right, some national days. It is Galentine's Day. We've been talking about that, the day before Valentine's, where you're supposed to get together. The women get together, have their night out, or, in the house with the wine and the cheese. National Cheddar Day today. We love cheddar cheese. It's National Tortellini Day. We love cheddar cheese on tortellini. Why not? And I love this one. This is a great one. National No One Eats Alone Day. This is for schools. If you see someone in the lunchroom by themselves, looking lonely, eating alone, go sit with them, talk with them, be their friend, at least for the lunch period. No One Eats Alone Day. I love that. Some good news. An 88-year-old woman from Wisconsin just flew on a plane for the first time in her life, and her grandson was the pilot. Her name is Frances Dalkey. She'd never flown. It was on her bucket list. Her grandson, Alex, recently started flying for a regional airline owned by American. It It was a 90-minute trip, La Crosse, Wisconsin to Chicago. She said she loved it. A snowplow driver in Canada took 60 seconds out of his day to stop and help out 2 kids last month. They were shoveling their driveway when he drove by, stopped, backed up, plowed the rest of it for them, and drove off. I love those stories. It happened in Fort Erie, just over the border from Buffalo. Doorbell camera got the video. And finally, a town in South Carolina just lived up to its motto in a big way. St. George is about halfway between Charleston and Augusta. Their motto is the town of friendly people. They're in the news after someone spotted a homeless guy and his dog stranded out in the cold last month. The person posted a photo on a community Facebook page and asked people to help the guy out. Other people in the town immediately came out of the woodwork. They got him a hotel room for the week, bought his dog a winter coat. A local stylist gave him a free haircut. In the end, more than 70 people pitched in and helped the guy out. Hope that leads to something better in his life. That is good stuff. All right, that does it. Have a great weekend. Have a great week next week. I'll be back Thursday. It is President's Week. Going to spend some time with the kids. They are off. We've got a lot going on. Friday the 13th, Galentine's Day. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Yeah, Monday, a holiday for many, and then the kids off school for the full week. So there's a lot happening. We got Jim O'Brien, Murph Dog, Jay Letterman, and Elena coming up to round out your day, and some decent weather as well this weekend. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.